Guys, this is another Taekook one shot where Taehyung is going to a party and meet his boss Jungkook. Thanks POV was I seriously invited to a party, my rival's party, but why are they really my rivals? No less. If I am going to go into a party where everyone hates me, I am gonna do it with the outfit I'm proud of instead of looking like a homeless boy in normal clothes. Give them a chance to taunt me? No. I look around and find my shirt of choice and decided to put it on. Cute and comfy. As always, I look around and find my pants of choice perfect. I put them on and spin around in front of my mirror. This is missing something. Oh, I know. I get I get out my makeup and bag and started putting on matching makeup with my outfit. Oh my god, why I am so pretty. The freakers are going to faint with my beauty. Have some mercy on them, God. I said, looking myself in mirror and giggled. I look in the mirror again. Probably put some accessories with this, maybe a ring or two, and something in my ear would be fabulous. Oh, and maybe a chain necklace, that would be perfect. I put on the accessories, style my hair, and my end up a nosepin. I find out the freaking haters co-workers of mine hate me most when I dressed up, look hot, and most important when I wore this nose pin for a modeling schedule. I feel like I'm ready to go. I take my phone off and charger and head out to the door. Time escape. When I get to the party, everyone stares at me like I'm crazy. It's as if the whole room is stopped just because I'm walking. What is he doing here? Was he even invited? I hope he doesn't come closer to me. I don't want to get my outfit dirty. Such a freak he is, dressed up and all to get someone to tie on his dirty net. Everyone was whispering dirty words about me. Of course, this was written to be happen. The host of the party, my rival Jivon, my manager, came over to me. Taehyung, you arrived. Perfect timing. He get closer to my ear and grip my wrist. No, do not freak this up. I only invite you because the CEO boss forced me to do. Don't touch silly things. Don't talk to anyone. Don't do silly. I don't want to even see you open your mouth. Before he could finish, his friend come over, seemingly already drunk. Hey, Taehyung, come play truth or dare with us. It will be fun, a lot of fun. This guy Hook was talking to me. Me, of course, he is drunk. Why not? I have never done it in a party before. This could be fun. I walk over to where the group is gathered and look around for a place to sit when the dirty face Lee raises his hand and was. You can sit next to me if you want. Nobody else seems to care, so I take up the offer, though I have no clue who this guy is. I just know his name because the girl seated next to him called him by his name when I arrived here. I sit down next to Lee. Jungkook's POV. Taehyung is seriously going to sit next to this Lee. That guy is totally freak. I don't see any reason why Taehyung wanna sit next to that guy. Didn't he know about this guy? I try to keep myself calm enough to continue the game. Truth or dare? Taehyung, honey, the girl is my secretary. next to Lee asked to Taehyung, truth, I guess. Honey, who asked the question, think for a second and speak up. If you had to pick up someone in this room to make out with in a dark closet, who would it be? Oh, Taehyung get all red at that question. No mind, I'll do a dare. He just changed his option truth to dare. Oh, was that so bad of a question? Okay then, I dare you to flirt with the guy, Mr. Lee, next to you. Honey looks directed at me, knowing this will piss me off. Oh, of course she knew it. She is my secretary after all. I glared at Mr. Lee to no avail. He seems not to notice it all, and Taehyung also didn't notice it. Taehyung turned to him and whispered something in his ear and sat back down without saying anything. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Don't freak him up, Jungkook. It is just a game. Okay, your turn to pick someone to do truth or dare, Honey said to Taehyung. Okay, truth or dare, Jivon? Taehyung asked. Oh, me? I'll do a dare since I'm not a freak like you. Okay then, since you are gonna be a freak as you are, how about you go over to the girl over there and make out with her in front of everyone? I mean, you are ashamed of her anyway, so you probably will turn it down. Everyone looks totally shocked and laughed a bit at what Taehyung said. What? Why would you say that, Taehyung? I'm not with her at all, Jiwon yelled. The girl ended up walking out and Jiwon walked out behind her while flipping off Taehyung. Everyone else is laughing their bums off at Jiwon. Okay everyone, so what do we do now? I asked what to do since Jiwon, the host of this party, walking out. I'm not sure how this goes. Then Jiwon's sister spoke up. We will keep playing. I will go. Then truth or dare? She started asking someone else, but I'm not paying attention. All my attention was over Taehyung, the beauty of night, and move over his nose, the sharp pointed nose, and the nosepin was doing something hard to me. I was lost in this beautiful, but something bothered me, or to say the truth, is it someone? The freaking Lee wouldn't keep his hand off of Taehyung. Taehyung doesn't seem to notice anything the guy is doing. I'm brought out of it when Jiwon's sister mentioned me. Mr. Jian, I dare you to play 7 minutes in heaven with this pretty over here, Taehyung. That's it. I stood up and pulled Taehyung and particularly dragged him into the now empty kitchen with Taehyung looking super confused. What the heck, Mr. Jian? What's gotten onto you? Taehyung tried to retrieve his hand. Shut up. I had enough. I pinned Taehyung to the counter and kissed him roughly. Taehyung just melted into it, making all sort of noise already. I have a rough grip on his wrist, so I know he is not going anywhere. He tries to stop, but I pull away and press my lips onto his nosepin. I wanted it so bad. While later I was again attached to his lips, I pressed his bottom lips to bring him back in. He teared up a bit, but then goes red. Seems to get more into it afterward. Thanks, POV. Mr. Jian, he is the CEO of the company where I work as a model. His touch is like magic. His lips are magnetic, and I can't seem to get enough of him. But he is my boss. How can I made someone like him jealous? Him? How? I don't even think he know me as well. We have just met a few times, so I noticed that Mr. Jian was getting pissed. Looking at Lee and me, I thought I am mistaking it, but no, this is taking it to a wild new level. I skinned underneath him like a deer, being caged like a lion. Mr. Jian was a totally caged. His grips under his control, and I love it. I love it so much. Mr. Jian looked up at my ear and breathed in it for a second, but I even touched it out of nowhere. I let out a loud noise and looked at him with half-lidded eyes. Mr. Jian, how long have you felt like this? I asked. Shut up. Taehyung, let me have my way. And if you want to stop me, just say it now and I will move out, he said, and I look everywhere but him. Mr. Jian put a hand around my neck viciously and my eyes slightly rolled back. My breathing got heavy and my back slightly arched. How did Mr. Jian know I was into this? I looked at Jungkook with desperate eyes. He started kissing along my jaw, leaving mark as he went and speaking between each kiss. You are mine, Taehyung. Mr. Jian looked back at me and kisses me hard. Got that, Taehyung? I can't talk due to him on his hand was still holding me too hard, so I nod in agreement. Good. Everyone has been staring at you since you walked in the door, do you know? Mr. Jian moved his hand from my throat and pulled me towards him, kissing my neck in process. I cried loudly since I didn't expect it, and he covered my mouth with his free hand. Quite pretty doll. Now, as I said, everyone has been staring at you since you walked in the door. Wanna tell me why that is? Mr. Jian asked. I thought it was because everyone here hated my guts. I didn't think anything of it, honestly. Mr. Jian looked honestly shocked. They don't hate you. They wanted to have you, but darling, next thing I know, I'm facing the kitchen wall with his hands on my waist, hard enough to leave handprints, and he's my. You are thinking, is it too bad? No, I just love this roughness. He goes over to my ear and whispers, I'm not one that lets other take what's mine, and you are mine, doll. I'm totally red-faced. Mr. Jian is hard, dominating, and possessive. He is a keeper, and I love it. He puts his hand a bit up to my shirt, and I just turn onto a melting mess. I want it. I need more. I started making more noise in hope Mr. Jian would keep going. All that got him to do was put his hand over my mouth and kiss my shoulder over and over. It is super hard to keep quiet to the point that I am almost tearing up from how good he is making me feel. Maybe now you will learn to not let others look at you because of how well dressed up you are, and top of this all this freaking nosepin. It is only for me, baby, to look and have and play with. You know that you knew what you were doing, didn't you? Mr. Jian take my shirt off. He started leaving marks all while still covering my mouth with his hands. I heard a knock on the kitchen door. Hello, Mr. Jian. Some of us are trying not to throw up in here. Keep it down or go home, please. Honey, the secretary of Mr. Jian was it. Well, then I guess we are going home. Mr. Jian put my shirt back on me and picked me up taking me to his car. I thought this was strange, so I asked him a question. Why are you being so nice to me, Mr. Jian? And Mr. Jian looked at me confused. What do you mean, Taehyung? Mr. Jian asked. Nobody from your employee group like me at all. In fact, they all hate me. Why are you risking your company and work with them just to kiss me? It takes him a second to think of his answer. Then, you mean so much more to me than any of them. You make me so happy. I become calm and in peace. Only saw your face, pretty face, and I'm sorry. I never showed that and you before. I didn't get a chance. I feel hard for you, Taehyung. Could we be together? I promise I will be better than anyone you have been with. If you have, would you consider it to be my boyfriend? Mr. Jian asked. I didn't even have to think twice. No one ever admired me like him, and whoever make me feel like he make me. I nodded and smiled at him. Absolutely, I said, and pressed our lips together. It is out first, our first kiss as a boyfriend now. I love you, Taehyung. Jungkook confessed his feelings for the pretty boy. I like. I am falling for you too, Mr. Jian. Taehyung said his heart out, and Jungkook touched Taehyung's nosepin with his tongue while holding his waist tightly, pressing on each other's. They couldn't control themselves until they reached home, and they did it in the car. After relax their breathing. Thank you, Mr. Jian. It was so good. You made me feel heaven. Taehyung breathed his heart out. I would make you feel this heaven every day if you agree to live with me in my home, in my house, doll. Jungkook asked with a smile, and Taehyung nodded. I would die to feel this heaven again. Living with you is another heaven I would love to explore, Taehyung said, and Jungkook pressed his lips again, and he started driving towards his home with the cola lying in his lap. The end. Mommy, do you remember the nosepin Taehyung had wore in uh, his magazine photo shoot? I just love it. What did you feel at that time? Don't forget to tell me in the comment section. See you again with another Taekook oneshot. Till then, take care, say bye bye.